Some people see a car as just a mode of transportation, get them from point A to point B. Your gearhead people are going to see that as a work of art or a release of energy, like you've had a stressful day to go out there and beat and bang on something and hammer it out. I personally view it as all the above. My name is Ricky Boothe and I live here in Lynchburg. Got a time-consuming hobby, and it's basically building and restoring hot rods, muscle cars, motorcycles, RC cars, anything associated with any kind of gears and gasoline. So, you know, looking back in life at 55 years old, I respect history. I respect the old cars, what they meant. Obviously, we had to have a '68 Chevrolet truck before we had a 2018 models, which are now coming out. So everything has its place in the course of time. You know, I've got some newer stuff, and I appreciate the new stuff. Makes you appreciate the old stuff. The old stuff makes you appreciate new stuff. So it's, you know, it works all in combination of each other. But it's hard to deny the new stuff when you see a tuner car at a drag strip and he busts off, you know, a 9-second quarter mile, 8-second quarter mile, and you're like, oh my gosh, you know, what is going on here? And it does it easily. And then the next guy pulls up on a V8, old small block Chevy, and he's running a 12.5 or 13 second. You're like, okay, you know, what's going on here? So, yeah, but I do like them all. Everything, I polished this stainless here. Any of the handmade stuff is stainless. I polished all that. And it's a nightmare. The chrome booster and the master cylinder, they come chrome. The intake was already, that's the Endura Shine, made by Elbrock. And then all the front stuff is made by Billet Specialties. And of course I polished these little stainless pieces. And then the taillight vessels, I polished those. And all the dash, all the trim on the console, I handmade all that and polished all that out alone. Yeah, the console, that's my baby right there. That's a lot of hours in that doggone console. This is a '69 Camaro, reproduction body. I bought it in 2015. It's a brand new, from front bumper to back bumper. Every piece on the car is brand new. A few years ago, there were a lot of companies that made reproduction panels, and there was one piece of the puzzle that was missing to have a complete body. And a company took on the technology, the presses or whatever, to be able to form that one last piece. And so that was the last piece of the puzzle where they was actually be able to reproduce a complete body. That's what it is. So I've been working on it, like I said, for right at about a year. Did some custom things to the car, because you see a lot of '69 Camaros and they pretty much are very similar in the way they're done. This style of car is what they call a Pro Touring. So basically what you're doing is you're putting modern components on the car to improve the car. You still got the vintage looks of a '69 Camaro, but you'll have bigger brakes on the car, better performance on the running gear, overdrive transmission, hydraulic clutch setup, tubular front and rear suspension on it, air conditioned. So anyway, the car's gonna be a much better driving and handling car than it would have been in '69. What people are finding is everybody's done gotten spoiled now. You drive a new Z28 or you drive a new Corvette or a new Mustang GT, and you get that performance feel and the luxuries that go along with it. And so now you can do all that to the older stuff, and that's the trend now on the Pro Touring. So what we got going here, Ben, I need to get me a 3/8 vacuum hose for my brake booster. I want to hide these hoses behind the inner fender, and I want them to come out somewhere like here. So this hose, part of the hose will be hitting. So I come up short. So I need another piece of 5/8 hose because I need to go to the water pump down here. So at least 6 or 8 more foot of 5/8 heater hose. I need a gas cap. I'm pretty sure Advance can get it for me. Alright, so I'm going to write that part number down and get them to check at the store. So I think I will jump in the truck and we'll head to the store and get a little few parts and keep on going. Hey Virginia, how you doing today?
Hey Ricky, what's up?
All right, working on a '69 Camaro. Really enjoy enjoy being in the shop every night. Got a very understanding wife that kind of participates with me with it, and have a good time with it, getting out and sharing what we build with the general public and seeing their reaction. And it's always cool to get your stuff out there and keep history going per se. And a lot of hours, a lot of money, obviously. And over the years, I've just messed up a fair amount of things, but I've learned a whole lot too. And self-taught on everything. And the end result is when you get done with it, you say, hey, personal sense of accomplishment that you did it. Not that you're bragging about it, but just setting some goals and just trying to say, hey, this is what I enjoy doing, and just getting it done. So.